to our medieval festival. Do any of you know why the king went to the dentist?
Did he get the plague?
No. Caitlin?
Does he need a new toothbrush?
No. Tyler?
Did he lose all his teeth?
No, to get his teeth crowned. This quarter we have been learning French. French, including greetings, foods, and heroes such as William the Conqueror and Charlemagne. And now we have our royal family.
Bonjour, mes amis. Je suis Rome. Chateau d'Angers is where I live. I rule this land with all my might, and from out of my towers I see northwestern France in the Maine River. In the woods I like to hunt. From my horse I see many nobles and many dogs. We like to kill deer and boar with spears and arrows piercing skin. At the court we talk several times a year, make laws, collect taxes. We even write down everything you say. The siege of Paris was where I fought in 885. Vikings came demanding tribute with hundreds and hundreds of ships. The pestilence wore us down, but we still took the battle. Being the king is hard, but I have nice regards for all the people that helped me get through the hard times and good times. Thank you.
Je m'appelle Adele. Je suis reine. J'habite Château d'Angers. My name is Adele. My life I shall tell. Listen closely. It will teach you well. I am the queen, the wife of the king. The duties of nobility I sing. My duty is to produce a song to succeed, a hostess for guests the ear the king needs. If the king couldn't rule through illness or age, it was I they came to for counsel most sage. Betrothed at age of 7 to bind lands together. Oh. A bond without love, through 4 years I must weather. At 14 I wed, cathedral steps for vows. A Catholic service, I am queen now. Castle of stone, I wander the halls, looking at tapestries draping the walls. Apocalypse tapestry, Revelation of St. John. Six large sections, 24 meters long. A call from the sky, a merlin lands with ease. A bird it catches, it aims to appease. Kept it a mule, my bird awaits. Her signal to fly, catch food for my plate.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Yolande. Je suis seigneuse et j'habite Château de Gaillard. Ah, Mayday. It's truly my favorite holiday. The feasts, the games, the dance, the music, the flames, the excitement, and the people who are wearing traditional tunic. We celebrate the day between the equinox and the solstice. We set up the carpet called a dastarkhan. We set down the food nowhere near the tarpon. First we make a type of curry called salan with lamb that is roasted. Then we make rice as soft as chiffon and bread that is slightly toasted. We wear our best clothes with silk and embroidery and the perfume of the rose. We wear all our best jewelry. dance around the pole as we sing a hymn. Bismillah, Bismillah. It means there is only one God, Allah. And at the end of the day, we read the Quran and then we pray. Salut mes amis, je m'appelle Marguerite. Je suis fille noble. J'habite Château de Carcassonne. Each day I learn how to be a good wife. I'm taught to cook, sew, and run a life. I live in a castle that's near southern France. It's called Carcassonne, and it has lots of room to chain dance. Writing illuminated manuscripts is what I spend my time doing. I'll write them for anyone, including the queen or king. They are lovely books in which you can write anything. They have beautiful colors and may even be sparkling. I wear beautiful gowns made from finest silk and fleece, and on my head I wear headdresses that look like animals, such as butterflies or geese. On the day that I wed, I'll wear my finest gown and a veil atop my head.
Bonjour mes amis, je m'appelle Robert, j'habite Havet de Langer. Je suis intendant. I mostly work in a whole lot of places. That means I see so many faces. I live in a castle with so many people, and sometimes I like to sit with my back against a steeple. I've always been interested in metalworking. I use hot metal and hammers, and sometimes I'm scared and shirking. Most people wear dirt clothing because they are poor. The wealthy, like me, wear light clothing and more. I make some decisions for the king and queen. I'm sometimes a judge in court, and I might hang people because they were mean. This is a story of a hard-working steward, but if I misbehave, I might be skewered.
Bonjour mes amis, je m'appelle Philippe, je suis troubadour, j'habite Paris. I am a troubadour, I perform for all. I like to play the fiddle in my king's great hall. In my chansonnières, I write lots of songs. I like to write about knights, like our own Thomas, and how they fix strongs. Oh, and by the way, my name is Philippe. I like to spend my time practicing archery. That's how I defend what is mine. Since we live in the Louvre, built by Philip I, we attend Notre Dame to go to church. Since we eat in the Great Hall, it is with my king that we dine. Since we are rich, we have bacon, beef, lamb, and wine. If my castle were under siege, I would shoot from arrow loops, so I don't get shot by all the enemy troops. I am a troubadour, you can easily see. If you lived in medieval times, what would you be?
Bonjour mes amis, je m'appelle Anne-Louise. Je suis Bouffon, j'habite Paris. Here comes the cabotin, there's the fool. Some people say that I'm worse than a ghoul. I entertain people with jokes and gleeks. To come up with them, it takes me weeks. In my left hand, I hold a mock scepter. The top resembles the head of a jester. On top of my head is a colorful hat. Represents the tail and ears of a donkey. Imagine that. I live in the castle with the king and queen. People's taxes keep me safe and clean. I'm handsomely paid to keep the king glad, because no one likes it when he's sad. Black bile, yellow bile, phlegm and blood. It's my job to keep the humor's balance good. My clothes are great, my funniness is genuine, because after all, laughter is the best medicine. To keep the balance, all I do is get the master to laugh to me. Smear the doctor to keep the balance, but no one wants to deal with his annoyance. Along with all else, I deliver bad news. I make them seem happier with not so many blues. Delivering the news is what I do, but only if the others are too chicken to. This is my job, this is my duty. It really is quite a beauty. Now you know more of what my job is, so brace yourselves for what the next thing is. Thank you.